Have you ever had a graded Pokemon card and thought to yourself, man, if I got this regraded, it would get the 10. If that sounds like you, then you may want to watch this video. Today I'm going to be cracking open 8 CGC slabs, and then I'm going to resubmit them through PSA, and seeing whether the grade goes up or down, or maybe whether it stays the same. The first card that we're going to be cracking is a Garchomp C Lv.X from Supreme Victors. No, it's not the celebration version, it's the real deal from 2009. This card was previously a CGC 7.5, but I'm thinking that it's going to come back a PSA 8, as this card is actually looking extremely clean. Looking at the front of the card, I can't make out any problems at all. Sure, there's a little bit of whitening on the back, but come on, that can't bring the grade down that much, can it? As for the grade, I'm hoping that this Garchomp comes back at least a PSA 8. Except for this little thing here. I'm honestly not too sure what that is, and I hope this doesn't affect the grade too much. This next card up is one of my personal favorites, Electivire FB Lv.X. And yeah, if you haven't noticed the theme yet, every single card that I'm grading here today is a Lv.X. This card is currently a CGC 8.5, and honestly, that's going to be pretty tough to beat. Although it does have a little less whitening than the Garchomp did, so hopefully that gives us a better chance to get a higher grade. This one's looking a little nicer than the Garchomp, so I'm hoping that this one gets the PSA 9. So far, things have looked pretty streamlined, I'm not gonna lie. But if you guys saw my face when I was actually cracking these cards, you know what? Let me just show you. Whoa, okay. We got the corner of the slab off. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. We got the label. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, hello. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, that was the Tangrowth Lv.X from the set Arceus. This is another great looking card, and I'm hoping that it gets at least the 8, hoping for the 9. The next card up is easily the most valuable of the entire lot. Alakazam Lv.X from Rising Rivals has to be one of the nicest Alakazam cards out there. This is currently a CGC 8.5, and man, I would give anything to get this in a PSA 9. Oh! Well, at least until that happened. Alakazam's rocking a nice little eyebrow scratch there now, so that's great. Well, maybe we can get the PSA 7. Luckily, the next 3 cards made it out safe and sound, and I'm hoping for probably an average of 8, always hoping for the 9 in a PSA slab. It'd be great to make some money back on that broken Alakazam. Oh! 1 card left. Oh wait, this is already a PSA card. I got this slab super cheap, and here's the reason why. The corner is cracked, so I think that I just want to get this card recapsulated. And I'm kind of curious to see, if I get this graded, will the grade change? Just kidding, this card is ruined too. And that's how we went from a stack of CGC slabs to a pile of raw cards. Next up, the post office. Now, we wait. If you're enjoying the content so far, make sure you hit that subscribe button. There's so much more to come, and our goal is 500 subscribers. 1 haircut later, here we are. I can't believe this day is here. Unbelievable. Let's get right into this, eh? All I gotta do now is open up this box, unbox the cards, and of course, make sure I don't get spoiled in the process. The last thing I want to do is see the grades before you guys get to see my reaction. First card up. I totally saw that. We have a PSA 7 Arceus Lv.X. Now, I was definitely hoping for the PSA 8, but I'm okay with a 7. A 7's not bad. You know what? That right there, that definitely did not help contribute. And that was probably from when I opened the slab, honestly, because that's basically the exact same damage that the Alakazam got. That's, you know what? I'll take that. The next card up is the Tangrowth Lv.X from Arceus. Now, this card specifically, I know that I was hoping for the 9, as it was previously a CGC 8.5. And now, it is also a PSA 7. The 7's coming out strong today. Big ol' scratch right there. Hey, yeah, look at that. It's definitely disappointing to get 2 7s in a row, especially when I was expecting a PSA 9. But all we can do now is dip back into the pile, and hopefully the next card gets a better grade. We have the Honchkrow. Now, this was one of the lowest grades before. This was a CGC 6. No, that's not true. This was a CGC 7.5 before. I think that I was trying to guess that this is going to be a PSA 6, and it is. It's also PSA 7, okay? At this point, I'm kind of starting to feel punked. 3 grades that were entirely different, all coming back PSA 7s, is definitely strange. Definitely wasn't on my bingo card for today, but let's check out the next card and see if things can change up. Here's the Garchomp. This is one of the bigger ones. Garchomp being a pseudo-legendary, a lot of people's favorite Pokemon. This is a pretty big one, not gonna lie. And it's... what's going on here? Or they just... I just got the guy that his job is to give out 7s, apparently. And again, maybe I'm not being punked. Maybe I'm just stuck in purgatory, because that is 4 for 4 PSA 7 slabs. Lucky number 7, I think that's what they say, right? This next card up is the Machamp Lv.X from Stormfront. Before it was a CGC 8, and it also had subgrades, which actually makes this one of the more valuable cards before I cracked it open. Is this just like a cruel joke? What's going on here? I'm speechless at this point. I honestly cannot believe that we've only received PSA 7s. That is 5 cards down, 2 cards left. Electivire and Alakazam, the last 2 cards that are remaining. And here's the Electivire. Oh, we get to save the greatest one for the end. This is my favorite one out of every card I sent in. It was the Alakazam before it got damaged. Oh! Electivire FB Lv.X. PSA 7. I think the worst part about all of these cards being a 7 is that I know when the Alakazam pops up, it's not also getting a 7 because we obviously damaged it while cracking the slabs. So I know I'm just counting my days until the Alakazam pops up and we finally see that lower number. The last card up, we have Alakazam Lv.X. Probably the prettiest one of them all. Wait, its forehead scratch is gone. That's part of the card. But earlier in the video, there was like a scratch. At this point, I've watched over the footage a whole bunch of times, and I've come to a conclusion. When this happened, I think that a tiny shard of the slab must have broken off and just landed on the card. As you can see in the footage, I don't even try to brush this away because I just assumed it was a scratch, but it must have just been a tiny piece of the slab. That means that we might actually have higher than a PSA 7 with this previous Alakazam 8.5. Let's see it. What happened? I'm so confused. They're all 7s. I feel like this is unheard of. CGC 7.5s, CGC 8.5s, CGC 8s, every single one coming back with the exact same grade. PSA 7. Don't know exactly how I feel about that, but these are in sequential order, right? We have 331, 332, 333, 334, 335, 336, 337. So these are in order. Pretty cool. I was expecting better grades, personally. All of these cards and more Lv.X's and just so many more products are going to be available on palmerscards.com, Palmers Cards and Collectibles, my personal card store. So if you want to head over there and buy these specifically, check it out. These are my childhood cards, so it's going to be hard to get rid of them. To whoever makes the first order of one of these Lv.X cards, I'm going to be throwing in the Rayquaza Lv.X to your order. That card wasn't exactly destroyed, but it has a couple bends in it, but it's a perfect binder card if you ask me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.